Hello, lovelies. It's Dee here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another collective message today. This is going to be a new series that we're actually starting that I'm experimenting with. So you guys let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this video, okay? So this is going to be a new series that we're starting called Clearing the Fog, okay? It's going to be Divine Clarity, okay? So how this is going to work is at the last day, or like the end, towards the end of every single month, we're going to have like a reflection time, right? So we're going to spend some time reflecting back on something on this past month and the energy that you've gone through this past month, and kind of give you some clarity on some things, maybe now that this new energy of the new month is coming in, that you're still kind of foggy or still kind of not quite clear about things that have happened over this past month. So this month is going to be August. It's going to be the first month we're starting this. It's going to be a new thing that we're starting. So like I said, let me know how you feel about it, or let me know if you'd like me to do it more frequently, okay? So I'm definitely just burning some Palo Santo. I've already cleared the space. Okay, sorry if you guys hear my dogs in the background eating. Apparently it's their time to eat right now, so I can't stop them or anything like that. So they're doing their thing, okay? So Spirit already pulled 3 cards here, and this is going to be the 3 subjects I'm hearing that we're going to be talking about today, okay? So either like 1, 2, or all of these subjects that we're talking about today could apply to you, okay? So I'm going to put timestamps in the description box down below to kind of give you a little subject title, okay? And so you can see if any of these sound like your particular situation, okay? Or if you want to just watch the whole video and see if you can get any kind of insight on anything, use your intuition, okay? And let yourself be guided so that you can get some clarity from the divine, okay? So the 3 topics that we are going to be talking about today, okay, is mirror guardian, okay? Take time to reflect. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. And that's already got a clarifier pulled of release your ex, or just releasing old energy out of your life, okay? And then eagle, see from a higher perspective. All right? So like I said, you can watch the whole thing, or you can look down in the description box below and see kind of like the tagline of what we're going to be talking about, and see what really reflects for you, okay? So we're going to be moving into the first energy here. So let's talk about it. Mirror Guardian. Now, again, I do want to say this is not a pick a card, okay? This is just like a general collective reading, okay? And it is just about you understanding that maybe it'll be easier for you to get the little chunk of information that you need if you know that there's something that you've kind of been just like, what did that mean? Or why did that happen? You know, so look for your tagline down below, or like I said, just watch the whole thing and see what comes out for you, okay? Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So I'm getting very hermit energy, okay? You've been taking the time to really go inside, to look at yourself. But there's some things that you're kind of like, I'm not sure about this, about myself, or about my past. It has a very like cosmic universal energy. So there's some kind of moment that happened in your life that really made you stop and reflect on yourself, reflect on your own actions, but there's still some clarity that you want about that, okay? So let's try to get you some divine clarity, please. Divine clarity. Clearing the fog. Let's clear the fog about this mirror guardian. What is this mirror guardian talking about? My cards are feeling really slippery, so it seems like it's something that's kind of slipping your grasp. It's just something you're not quite understanding. Something that's taken some time to really kind of reveal itself, okay? Strength, okay? This is about you receiving some kind of divine justice, okay? I'm hearing some kind of tower moment happen in your life, okay? And the divine is trying to show you that this happened so that you could see your real strength that's inside of yourself, okay? You needed to know how strong you were through this moment, okay? And on the other side of it, Spirit says you might not feel this way right now. It might take you a little bit more time reflecting on it, but this is going to be one of those moments that you look back and you're just like, I saw the change in myself. That event or that thing or that breakup or whatever it was, it changed me. And it changed me in a way where I looked at myself and I was like, dang, I didn't know that I was that strong. I didn't know. I thought a moment like that would break me. I thought a moment like that would tear me down, but it didn't. it actually showed me how strong I actually really was. And Spirit's like, take a look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself for who you really are. Okay? Yeah, Three of Pentacles, okay? This is helping you build a serious new foundation for yourself, okay? It's making you understand that you have some gifts, some talents that you didn't even know that you had, okay? That you're just kind of like, it was a moment where that you're like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have what it takes inside of me to fulfill this job or to do this. Can I really make it through this? Yes. And on the other side of it, you're going to have all these new skills and all these new talents that you're going to discover about yourself that you're just like, wow, like, okay, like, I see you, like, wow. Okay, but you might not be seeing that happening right now. You might not see this coming to fruition yet, okay? Like I said, you might have trouble seeing it right now because you could be a little too, you could still be going through it, or you still could be in the thick of it, or in kind of like the processing of it, of kind of getting yourself to the fact where you'll be completely through going through the process of understanding and processing what happened. Sorry, I kept saying processing over and over again, but you will finally get to the moment where you come to this realization that, like, wow, I'm stronger for going through this, okay? Yeah, you're like, wow, I had a lot of burdens in my life, okay? Devil moment, okay? You had like this devil energy that was around you, or that, this codependency or something that you were really being asked to deal with. It felt very heavy. It felt like, I don't know if I can handle this. You came to your breaking point, but okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But here you are being faced this full moment, right? It was something new that you've never experienced before, and you were just like, I'm hearing blindsided, like you felt blindsided by this. Okay? And it puts you a little bit in this Four of Cups, like, no, I don't know. I wish this never happened. I wish this didn't happen. I wish I didn't have to go through this. It's not fair that I had to go through this. Why is this happening to me? Why now? Why, why this? Why that person? Like, why, I'm really feeling like you could have gone through some kind of betrayal or something like that for some of you, possibly, and you're just like, why that person? Why right now? Like, out of everything else that I'm going through, why right now? Right? But on the other side of it, wow, look at that. King of Cups, King of Wands. But on the other side of it, you have this magnificent, strong, loving, emotionally aware energy that's coming into you. Okay, whether or not this is coming into yourself, or it's also somebody else that's going to replace this energy that got taken out of your life. Okay, and you're going to see, right? You are going to see what the purpose of this was in your life. You are. Right. Yeah, I think with that, it's all downhill from here. You might have really thought that, right? But what you didn't see, right, is that this was actually sending you on your path. This moment actually put you closer to achieving your goals, right? Step out of your comfort zone. It pushed you to your limit, right? And it pushed you to that limit where you were like, okay, something's got to give. I've got to do something about it. And what you figured out that you could do, what the direction that it put you on your divine path. North Node. This was destined to happen in your life. And it helped you. I know that it might be hard to see that now. It might be hard to see this betrayal or breakup or this family secret or whatever that is happening in your life, right? Because I'm sure that you went through a lot of pain, but on the other side of it, you were going to be like, wow, I am so strong. Wow, I did that. Yeah, and now it's issuing in a time of healing for you, right? Now it's issuing in this beautiful, glorious time for healing for you, right? Yeah. Spirit saying go inside and meditate and contemplate on this, why it happened, and understanding that it happened because it was destined to happen. Okay. Yeah, it made you understand that adjustments were required. It made you understand that, okay, I need to change this about myself. Okay, it's time for me to show the world who I really am. It's time for the real me to be birthed, right? And it sent you inside to reflect on yourself, like, okay, I need to change these things about me. Why did I let a person like this be around me? Or, why did this happen? Okay, well, it happened for me. It happened for me to grow. It happened for me so I could have this new start in my life. And so I could see where the devil energy was in my life. And so I could cut it away and get rid of it. Yeah, exactly. The answers you need are coming. Gemini energy, okay? A win-win outcome is forecast. That's what you need to understand. This happens to come about and balance your energy out. There might be some things that you're kind of like, but why? I don't understand. The answers that you need are coming, okay? And it's going to issue in this time of healing for you, okay? That is beautiful energy, you guys. It's beautiful energy for you guys. It is. Okay. Let's pull one or two of these, okay? Romantic feelings, okay? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You understood that this person, this place, this thing, it did not serve you. And the feelings that you were having about it, you know, they were real. But it's okay to understand that, you know, it's okay to feel anger. It's okay to feel sadness. It's okay to feel a little bit of depression. It's okay to kind of turn inward a little bit. But don't stay in this moment, right? Because on the other side of it is healing, right? Allow yourself to go through this healing process and allow this more playful energy to come back into your life, okay? Or to come into your life. Yeah. This is happening to help you heal family issues, okay? This tower moment happens so that you could learn to forgive and move on and let go, okay? Yeah, and retreat, exactly. So you could learn to disconnect and get away, right? This is that internet. That internet, yeah, maybe some of you need to get off social media for a little bit. Cut away from some social media aspects of whatever was dealing with this, because maybe you were fighting online or something happened. You know, Spirit is telling you it's time to kind of disconnect a little bit, turn inward, go in this hermit mode, and allow this healing energy to come, okay, on the other side of this. Learning and forgiving. Exactly. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love that. I love that energy for you guys. That is so wonderful. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next energy, okay? And this is going to be the energy of the elder, moving beyond ancestral patterns. Okay. For some of you, it's definitely releasing ancestral patterns of having all these ex relationships. Maybe people in your past are kind of looking at your family and you're noticing as you're spiritually awakening. A lot of people in your family, like, what is the word? Compromise. I lose that word. And they compromised and just settled with with maybe like karmic partners or people that really didn't serve them, or like situations that really didn't serve them, not allowing themselves to be who they really are, you know, compromising their values or their morals or who they were, or compromising their dreams. And you're like, I don't want to compromise. I don't want to be stuck in this old energy. I don't want to look at myself 20 years from now and see my parents, or I don't want to, or to see whoever it is that you're kind of comparing yourself to, that you're just like, I don't want that. You know, I don't want it to be exactly like that. Maybe there are things about, you know, your parents' relationship or other people's relationships around in your life, other family relationships, you're like, that's beautiful. But that other part, I don't have to deal with that. And I don't have to compromise. I don't have to be okay with just whatever job. I don't have to just be okay with whatever partner. Just having a partner isn't better than just being by myself and waiting until the right person comes along, because I'm going to be healed enough to accept a new healthy partner in my life, right? I don't have to judge myself. You know, you know, our parents grew up in a different time than we're in now, and things change. That's the constant of the universe. Things are changing, they're evolving, and we have to deal with new issues, but we don't have to deal with some of the same issues, or we have different solutions than our parents had or had to deal with. You know, we can move on, we can evolve, we can move beyond these patterns of, I'm really feeling like settling, compromising. You're like, no, I don't want to. I'm moving on beyond. I'm clearing out this old energy. No, I don't. I don't have to be in this mode. I don't have to do what you did. I don't have to be who you were. I can be my own complete whole new self. Yeah, exactly. Hermit mode, that definitely reminds me of this mirror guardian energy. Okay, some of these definitely, like, you might have been in here from this mirror guardian energy as well, right? For sure. Hermit energy, right? Going inside and letting go of things that do not serve you anymore. Let's get some clarity. Let's clear the fog. Let's clear the fog about this elder energy. Some divine clarity. Yeah. Okay. This is definitely tied in together. Okay. Tower moment. That tower moment came. Something with your family. Something you realize something about your family. Okay, definitely. If you guys have skipped pile 1 or skipped the mirror guardian, definitely go back and watch that, okay? Because a lot of the same energy is coming out full. Look in the chariot card down here peeking its way out. Like, I want a new beginning. I want to get away. I want to detach from this energy that doesn't serve me anymore, right? Exactly. What's the energy that doesn't serve me? This devil energy. It does not serve me anymore. I need to get out of here. I've got to detach myself from it. This is old karmic energy that I do not want to be involved with. And whether or not this is from your family or whether it's not, it's just a cycle that you found yourself stuck in, dating kind of like the same person over and over and over again. Somebody that gives you these, that gives you this. Right, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. This 10 of Cups in reverse, it doesn't work out. I don't get emotional satisfaction over this. The World card in reverse, I'm stuck in that same karmic ass cycle, and I don't want to be here anymore. Queen of Cups, I've shut myself down and shut my heart down because I don't want to be in this moment. I don't want to be, right? This tower moment happened to separate you away from this energy because maybe you didn't realize how karmic this energy was, going through our spiritual awakening or having these tower moments in our life. It can be very, shocking, and it can be very just like, oh my God, oh my God, I did not see this happening. Justice card, right? I did not understand that this person, this place, this thing, this energy was not for me, but it was not. It was emotionally manipulating me. It was trying to get me to match my energy to it, It was keeping me stuck in an unhealed place. 10 of Swords. It was keeping me held down, right? It was keeping me where I could not handle, right? I could not handle juggling, going back and forth. Sorry, it came out like this, but I couldn't handle it. Or I just didn't want to juggle that energy anymore. It kept me stagnant. It kept me old, and I don't want to be there anymore. Justice came in. That's why this tower moment came into your life, to balance this karmic energy out of your life, because it was divine time to happen. It was destiny for this to happen for you. I said in the beginning that I might do time steps in the bottom, but I don't know if I will, because I might just tell you guys, because these energies are so like mingled between each other. Let's give them some more clarity. Let's give them some more clarity. This could have to do with like a Libra or a Capricorn energy in your life, okay? Yeah, you were very unhappy. You were extremely unhappy. You were trapped in an unhappy relationship, some kind of unhappy, and it doesn't have to be an actual romantic relationship. It could be friendships. It could be family. It could be a job. It could be a mindset, You were just stuck in this, just seeing all these other things that weren't working out for you. And you're like, I'm tired of not seeing that anymore. I'm tired of thinking like I have to have the same life that my parents had, or I don't want to be in this life anymore. I don't want to be stuck feeling like I have to live the same cycle over and over again. I'm moving on beyond these patterns that I have kept myself trapped into, right? I am stepping into my Empress energy, or I am stepping towards an Empress energy, right? I can't do this anymore. It could have specifically to do with the mother or your mother or the mother of your children, or this could be you. It could have happened because you got stuck up with, the person that you had kids with. Let the energy resonate how it resonates for you, right? But you are calling in this beautiful star energy, right? You are realizing this about yourself. I'm also hearing Aquarius, right? This brand new Aquarian energy coming in for you. Yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. Understand that if you've been having this issue with your family, it's going to end up working out in the end. That doesn't mean, I'm sorry to say that doesn't mean that your family is for sure going to be in your life. I think it's so funny that the star card came out. My dog came over there and started drinking water like really loudly. But like, that's kind of the energy, right? It's like this refresh. Like, it's like getting like this long drink after you've been so parched and so neglected for so long in your life, and you're just like, something new, like, thank God, like a new energy, like some kind of clearing, like I can get out of here. Yeah, Gemini, the answers you need are coming. Definitely go with the Mirror Guardian pile if you didn't. Yeah, Exactly. I can have faith in myself. I can have faith in these dreams and this life that I want to live. It doesn't have to just be a dream. It can be my reality. Right? It can definitely be my reality. Yes, didn't I say Capricorn energy? New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. You've been putting in that work. Our spirit is saying it's time to put in that work and have faith in those dreams. Put that hard work. Your hard work is paying off. Separating yourself, all of the karmic energy that you've been having to deal with and coming out the other side of this is paying off. I just scared my cat. I didn't mean to scare him, but I just scared him so bad. Okay, you guys make sure full moon in Leo, check your pride. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let the pride of feeling like you don't want to admit that you were wrong, or admit that don't do this from a prideful, hateful, I'll never be like you sort of type situation, right? Do it from a, I just want to be me. I want to be allowed to be who I truly am. Expect a powerful change coming into your life. Okay, that's that Tower moment. This is the Tower card in this deck. But justice is coming for you. Divine justice in a divine time. Okay, communication is key. How you talk to people, how you talk to yourself, what are you listening to your intuition? Are you listening to your ego? Okay, you and your loved ones are safer is coming out again. And I see that your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, and look, surrender. You're learning how to surrender to the divine. Okay, exactly. Do not let your karmic past hold you back. Right? A lot of these darknesses in your life and in yourself have been shown to you. Okay, believe in the impossible. Believe that some people that you maybe never thought were going to be these karmic energies were these karmic energies. Allow them to be what they are. Allow them to teach you the lessons that you needed to learn in this situation. Okay, I understand that your emotions could be running really high. You might want to be like, no, I don't know, I can't do this, no, this isn't true. It isn't true. Okay, but yeah, hold your vision. It is true. Okay, you need to accept these people, these things, this person, this job, this place for what it really is. Yeah, hold your vision of what is happening here. Okay, but remember to bring love into the situation, and that's self-love and love for these other people too. And that doesn't mean exactly your commitment is being tested. That doesn't mean that you have to allow them to come back into your life. Okay, but it does mean, at least not right now. Right? But it does mean that you can see the lessons that these people were here to teach you in your life. Wow. Yeah, trust. Okay, you're learning how to heal these family issues, and you're learning how to trust again after realizing all this devil energy in your life. I'm hearing like this devil energy is like a lack of faith in yourself. Yeah, you need to free yourself from this devil energy. It's time to take back control of your life. Playfulness and trust is showing itself again. Romantic feelings. I'm telling you, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The thing that you really want, the thing that you're trying to control so much, is exactly what you need to let go and let God. Okay, have trust, have faith in this situation. What's peaking itself? Healing family issues. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Some of you need to have some really heart-to-heart, some really open and honest conversations with yourself or some other people in your life. Okay. Some of you need to be releasing and letting go of old exes and understanding that's twice that the Wheel of Fortune has come out. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play in your life, okay? All of this is happening right now very strategically, okay? And understand that maybe that there's something you're like, I want this right now. Like, why can't I have it right now? Because it's not time. You're not ready for it right now, okay? Exactly. Let go of your codependency. This is the Devil card again, okay? What's trying to show itself very soon, okay? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, okay? Very soon you need to let go of this devil energy, okay? Or you guys might have some kind of karmic test coming back towards you. Pay attention to the red flags of this, okay? Because this person, whoever this past person is still in codependency devil energy, okay? You might be asking, well, why did this ex come back? Or why did this person text me? Or why did why is that person still around? Or, no, it's because you needed to understand that you don't need to, yeah. They came back because there was a lot of passion, however, okay, it's because there was a lot of codependency, there was a lot of chemistry between the two of you, okay? And that's why this person came back around. But you need to understand that you need to release this, okay? That you need to release this ex person. You need to release this past energy out of your life. Nothing, things are in the past for a reason. Leave the past in the past, okay? And heal these family issues moving forward, okay? Okay, retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect. Okay, for some of you, you're asking, should I be disconnecting from my family? Yes. Okay, yes is the answer I'm really getting. Okay, for some of you, if this devil energy was coming from people in your family, yes, you need to disconnect. Log off of your social media, kind of take a break from these people. If you can actually physically put some distance in between yourself to clear your mind, to get away, that's what you need to do. Okay, but you need to stay optimistic. Stay optimistic about your love life. Stay optimistic about what's coming next in your life. Very soon. Something's happening very soon. What's this very soon energy? Okay. Yeah, I feel like some past energy is going to try to come back and test you. Pay attention to the red flags of this person, okay? Okay, you're looking really attractive, you're looking really beautiful, you're healing, you're getting your shit together, and that's why this person's just showing back up like, hey, like, oh, you look so good. Don't you wanna let me like use up all this new energy that you got? No, I don't. Okay. Trust yourself and trust in the divine, okay? Okay, because you're actually calling it a soulmate. You're calling in somebody else, but I feel like you're gonna get some kind of test that's gonna come back towards you first, okay? Yeah. And if this is slightly into the future or something like that, like whenever you find this reading is going to be when this is happening for you, okay? So don't think that just because I say, oh, it's for August, that has to be, well, this is not what happened in August. This is just the energy that's happening right now. So this is detached from time, okay? This is a timeless reading as well. I'm just talking about, right now. We're talking about the energy if you're watching it live right now as it's being put up, right? Uh-oh. The Empress. There's definitely some kind of Empress energy. Either you're getting into this Empress energy or there's an Empress energy coming into your life. Okay. All right. Let's move on to this seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay. Ego. Ooh, there's a lot of like really light energy in this. I love the energy that this is coming in because that ancestral patterns energy felt very karmic. It felt very like heavy. Yeah, it felt very much like not learning your lessons from the past, okay? Somebody's hoping that you hadn't learned your lessons from the past, and that's why they're coming back around. But you're going to have strength through this moment, okay? Actually, I want to go a little step further. Our music might be leaving us in just a second, you guys. My phone's about to die. 1 second. Let me go plug this up. Okay, we'll see if that lasts. Okay, I almost burned myself a little bit, so you guys might have felt like you kind of burned yourself a little bit with some of your past actions or some of the past mistakes that you made. It's okay. We all make mistakes. It's important that you learn from the mistakes and you don't repeat them, right? Because that's how we learn, by making mistakes, right? Yeah, that feels a lot better. Right. Yeah. Somebody's finding some truth, some divine truth. Seeing things from a higher perspective on the other side of this. Yeah. Seeing the truth about somebody who was lying. A Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like you might be seeing this person from a higher perspective. Or, that Queen of Swords could be you. You could be seeing, like I said, like you made a mistake. You kind of burned yourself, Now you're kind of learning the truth about that. Some lies that maybe you told yourself, okay? Kind of stepping back and seeing the bigger picture on yourself and other people in your life. Who's a karmic? Who's not? King of Wands? Yeah. This could be your energy. You're stepping up into this King of Wands energy, into this very like, I need to take control of my life. I need to take control of what's happening, of the situation, and not in like but I need to get up. I need to do this. I need to, now that I've taken the time to reflect, now that I've had these tower moments and I see all the stuff that's been happening in my life, right? Now it's time for me to step forward and come into my proper energy, come into, my powerful like energy where I claim myself and claim who I am. Yeah, Four of Swords, exactly. You went inside, you rested, you meditated, and you found the truth of what you needed, of what you really needed to know. You understood that before you were denying, that's the High Priestess in reverse. You were denying some truth that you were really being taught, okay? You were really denying listening to your intuition. It's funny too that I talked about burning myself too, and then the King of Fire, the King of Wands came out, right? Yeah. The Star card, you got some divine enlightenment from that burn that you got, right? You realized what part of yourself you weren't letting heal, what part of yourself what lessons you were repeating over and over again, and you're just like, oh, you're being enlightened about this, okay? You're being enlightened about these cycles that you were stuck in, about these ancestral patterns that you need to move beyond, right? And you're understanding now that you're going inside, you're like, I need to become this King of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, you let the energy resonate. Don't get too caught up on the genders of the cards, okay? Right? I needed to rest. I needed to recharge. And now it's time for me to take control of my life. Right? That free yourself card kept coming out, right? Take back that control. 3113, mirroring energy. That reflection. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. It's time to balance the situation out. It's time to find the truth, right? Just try to find this divine truth. Now that I see this divine enlightenment and I have this healing energy coming into my life, it's time for me to balance this. What is the Six of Pentacles more, please? Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Some of you realize I need to balance out my Empress energy, or I need to bring balance to an Empress energy out there. There needs to be equal give and take in this situation here. Either I need to give to myself equally, or I need to give to this other person who is this Empress energy. Wow. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles, right, is like kind of like a pre-emperor energy, right? It's like not quite an emperor energy, right? There were some things that you were holding on to. So there were some things, some ways that you were being a little, maybe, yeah, exactly. You were holding on to those 10 wands, right? Pushing yourself all the way to the limit, holding back like a love offer, holding back true love, either for yourself or for somebody else, isolating yourself away, right? With that Hermit card in reverse, having this like depression, being unable, right? Being unable to let go of things from the past and walk away towards the truth, right? Having this Nine of Swords moment here where you're just like, this anxiety, this depression is too much. I can't take it. The pressure of all of this is too much. Ten of Swords, right? I've got to make a decision, right? Because I've been blocking out my fortune. I've been blocking out my, this divine thing, this divine guidance that's supposed to be coming into my life. I haven't been listening. I haven't been walking down the path, okay? This has to happen. I have to bring a death situation here to either a Queen of Wands, so like a karmic energy that was in your life stopping you from moving on, or from a karmic energy that was inside of yourself that you need to bring an end to with the Death card here, and allow a transformation to happen. Allow a full-fledged transformation to happen. Either transforming into, right, this Empress, or allowing a transformation of the energy to happen between you and an Empress, right? There was some kind of Seven of Swords sneaky energy happening here, okay? Yeah. I think somebody was hiding how they truly felt, hiding back their emotions, holding back how they really felt about somebody, who they really loved, who they really wanted to be with. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could have also been stuck in a relationship that wasn't fulfilling to them. They weren't allowing themselves to have this independent, beautiful energy that they were supposed to be having, Yeah, Judgment. Judgment was cast on the situation. They're like, it's time. Yeah. You need to defend yourself from past things. With the seven of wands here, defend yourself from past energies that do not serve you anymore, and defend yourself, right? Come in defense of yourself. Fight for yourself. Yeah, fight for yourself from this devil energy, from through this tower moment, through these tower moments, showing you who people really are, right? Judgment has come down, and your path, right, is you were asleep before. You were asleep in this moment, in this hermit mode, isolating yourself, and now look, bing, like here comes in the light. Here comes in this angel here to wake you up out of your slumber. Okay. Okay. Spirit saying they want some more tarot. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Nine of Wands again. You're realizing, wow, I was not learning. I was keeping myself trapped, right, in these past energies. I was keeping myself trapped in these karmic cycles. Yeah, I wasn't given equally to this situation. I was being so I was being too impulsive, too independent, not too independent, too dependent. And there was not like this equal give and take here, which is why you want the Six of Pentacles moment here. Exactly. You weren't seeing things going your way. This is kind of like oh, things weren't going my way, so I'll just cut this off. It's a little bit of control issues here with that Four of Pentacles energy again, right? You made a decision and walked away from somebody. Either you turned away from your true self, who you were truly supposed to be, like the energy that you were supposed to be, or you walked away from an Empress energy here, right? You made a decision, and you made that decision. You're realizing now that you're stepping back and getting a higher perspective on this, you're seeing why you made this decision. Yeah. Yeah, there could have been outside interference, okay? Or you could have already been in a relationship with somebody else. Right? Maybe some of this karmic energy that you're being asked to that you either have let go of, or that you saw that somebody else came in there and caused an interference and kept you world in reverse, trapped in a negative cycle in the past. It kept you unable to move forward. Right? Maybe some of you are literally physically unable to move forward. I'm seeing that somebody could be like sitting in a bed, like they could literally be sick, like trapped in some kind of bed. Somebody could have had some kind of accident. I wish you a speedy recovery on that, okay? Or a divinely guided timing to your recovery, okay? And as I did that, the world card flipped around, okay? And I definitely feel like you're going to be finding yourself being able to move freely again. Some of you could have literally been trapped because of like the all the world events that's happening right now. You could have found yourself in like quarantine and things like that, right? Yeah. I feel like some of you got trapped in a lie. Some of you told a lie and you got trapped in a lie. And for some of you, it was a lie you were telling yourself. It was just like, I can't do this. I'm not this person. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll just stay back here the way things have always been. But Spirit is saying, yeah, you were in that sneaky energy. You need to bring forth this balance. Six of Pentacles again, right? Seven of Swords again. You were in the sneaky energy of trying to weasel your own, like self-sabotaging yourself out of this. And I feel like that's the divine perspective that you were going to be seeing about this situation. You brought yourself here to this Ten of Wands situation, or Spirit brought you here to this situation because you were being greedy, because you weren't ready for it. So now you're going to have this moment here where you're being divinely guided, where you're going back, right? You could have also been misled by some kind of like you could have misinterpreted some kind of spiritual message or something like that you got. Yeah, something that made you like turn down a new beginning, or this lie, or whatever, this sneaky energy. That's why this new beginning never got off the ground. That's why you felt like you couldn't drop these 10 wands and go to and have this new beginning back around to the Ace of Wands, right? Spirit is saying, no, you're being told, to hold on to those 10 wands right now. Because you haven't learned your lesson. 9 of Wands. Until you flip this 9 of Wands energy and you learn your karmic lesson, that's when you can drop this, right? And you'll have that one wand of, I know what to do. I know how to do this. Then you'll have a new beginning. Then you'll be given a fresh new start. Yeah. Right now you were in some confusion energy, or you were too busy worried about having choices, but that's going to end soon, okay? Yeah. And you're going to be going towards, right, a more stable home environment is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Don't rush. I just saw like the Knight of Wands or not Knight of Wands, excuse me, the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing don't rush. Don't rush this. Yeah. Okay. Because nothing will come of that situation in the past. Whatever situation, whatever you were investing in the past, nothing is going to come of that. Okay. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of this. I can't be, I can't do, I can't, you know, and nothing will ever come of it. Step away from that. Because that, whether you know it or not, even though it's the thing that's causing you to be in this, it's what's causing this moment right now. It's exactly what's holding you back from stepping out. It's exactly the thing. Holding on to these 10 wands is exactly what's holding you back. It's so comfortable to you to be in this 10 of wands. Because you've been in that moment for so long in your life. It's so comfortable for you to be there. And Spirit is saying, step out of that comfort zone. Understand that life is not supposed to be that hard like that. You're supposed to be able to let go of those 10 wands. Yeah, hold your vision. Okay, Sagittarius energy, luck is on your side, okay? Yeah, luck is on your side again, okay? It might not feel like it right now, but when you step back and see things from a higher perspective, you're going to understand. You need to ask yourself right now, what do you need to release? That comfort zone, those 10 wands, this burden that you're putting on yourself. And when you step back and you get this higher perspective, you're going to see that, right? You're going to need to believe in the impossible, right? What was I saying, right? Believe that you can do it. What's the thing you need to release? I can't do this. I'm not meant for this. This isn't who I really am. Okay? Bring love to the situation. You keep holding back this love, give it to yourself. A new start is coming. Yeah. That calling in a soulmate energy is trying to come out again. What else about this higher perspective? Flirt. Spirit saying you need to flirt. You need to be in a more exchanging of lighthearted energy. Yeah. For some of you, it's religious there are religious factors here. Religious factors that could be some of these 10 wands, you know, how your religious upbringing, how you were conditioned to look at things, to think about the possibilities of what this world really is, you know. Okay. And being asked to step onto your true spiritual path, you know. Trust. Yeah. The situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. For some of you, it could be trusting that there is a religion, that there's a God, that there's other things, that there is a spirituality to this world. For others of you, it could be asked to just kind of question the box that you were brought up in. Retreat. Yeah. The time has come to disconnect. Disconnect from your old world. Disconnect from your old self. Let that old self fall away. Okay? Doing all that energy is calling, like you're calling in a soulmate energy with this. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations are bringing you closer together. Wow, attraction. On the other side of it, I feel like there's somebody you're really attracted to. There's an energy out there that you want to go to. Go to it. Because you're also attracting it into you. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like there's an energy out there that you're calling into, that you're going to be asked to have like a really heart-to-heart conversation, or just have these heart-to-heart conversations with yourself and with it's really falling here over this religious factors about what you really want in this world. Yeah. For some of you, definitely have a new love coming into the situation. For some of you, this 10 wands is feeling like, you know, feeling like the next person is going to hurt you just like the old person did. Okay? Or like they're all the same, you know? Engagement. Some of you could have been engaged to this, or you could just be saying, hey, for some of you, it's commitment, it's committal issues. Like commitment, you're just like, I don't know if I'm ready for such an intense connection. I can't tell you whether you are or you're not, but Spirit thinks that you're ready. Exactly. Make the effort. Get ready. Spirit saying great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. Set down those wands. Aren't they heavy? Don't you want to? A honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this person could be coming into your life around this holiday season coming up. Okay? Yeah. Healing family issues. That's what you need to work on. You need to work on your upbringing. You need to work on healing things with your family, or just healing things with the way things used to be in the past. Letting go of a lot of things that were holding you back. Okay? Because this person is a soulmate. I told you. Getting to know each other. And spend some time getting to know each other. Let your friends help you. And be aware of your own codependency. Okay? Wedding. For some of you, it involves the fact that you're like moving away or separating yourself away from a wedding. Or, like I was just about to say, wedding, this could be the one. Wedding, this could be the one. Children, this could be the person that you end up, getting married to, having children, having this soulmate, long-term connection, like love with. But you have to, you have to put in the effort to get ready for that and to allow this person's energy to come into your life. But there's a lot. There's this 10 of Wands. I feel like what the perspective is, excuse me, seeing things from a higher perspective is going to be seeing this 10 of Wands for what it really is. And what it is exactly that you actually need to let go of. Very interesting. I liked this read. It was a good read. It reminds me, of course, of like the general collective energy. It reminds me a lot of the readings that we've been going through for the past month, which is what this is. It's time to reflect. It's time to look back and see what you've really been going through and why you've been going through it. Okay. Hopefully, yeah. The overall energy of this though is love yourself first. Okay. There's also a lot of you who need to focus on your finances and your career. Okay. Or changing over finances of career, leaving behind something, okay? Understand that you deserve love, and there's some things that you're going to need to keep an open mind about, okay? Your soulmate or your soul path, the thing that you're supposed to be doing for the rest of your life, it may look different or be different than your usual type and expectations. You might be being asked to really do something you've never really done before, or accept a part of yourself that you've never really been open enough to accept. Spirit saying it's time. It's time for that to happen now. Wow. No. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said before, this is a new series that we're going to be doing here on the channel. I'm going to do it probably for the next few months and see how it fares on the channel. See if see if you guys are really enjoying the kind of energy of reflecting backwards, or do you feel like, I'm just kind of rehashing some older things. We're going to see how the energy works out. We're going to see how everything comes out. Okay. And hopefully it's kind of like a little mini wrap up of all the things you've been going through this month and kind of seeing a more like setback, like clarity of all the things that you've been experiencing over this past month. Okay. Yeah. And I definitely feel like all of these were like very much so like running along the same lines of the energy. I don't feel like all of you are going to identify with every single thing that happened, but I definitely see like a definite like cut through of the energy, or kind of just like a follow. Anyway, I'm definitely seeing how this relates to a lot of the energy that we've been getting out of for the past month. So it's good. I'm feeling like this new energy coming in. Okay. It felt good to kind of, it felt okay, because I feel like a lot of you are like working through a lot of karmic energy that have been going through in the past month. Okay. But that's good because I feel a shift in the energy coming, right? I feel a shift definitely happening, and that's beautiful. Issuing in this like kind of like new energy into your life. Okay. So I will see you guys again for this at the end of September, and we'll see how things are going for you. How many of you have, progressed forward, what's been going on. Okay. And I will see you again for this. Like I said before, let me know down in the comments, did you really like this? Is this something that you're interested in? I am going to give it a few videos to see if it's something that I really like, or, the energy is really like feeling, if you guys are feeling it. Okay. I wish you guys good luck out there. Okay. On this reflection energy that you guys are going through. You guys are doing it. Keep pushing it. Keep going forward. You got it. You're healing. You're doing it. Okay. So believe in yourself and have faith in yourself. Okay. And understand that some things are, that the things that are happening in your life are divinely guided, and they're definitely happening for a reason. They're not just happening to, like, it's not just like sticking a knife or kind of, oh, I'm suffering just to suffer. You're not. There's definitely some purpose. And I feel like you guys are going to be working through the energy of seeing the higher perspective to what, to what the divine's really trying to show you through the events that's happening right now in your life. Okay. All right, if you are new here, think about watching some of the other videos. Think about, I have other channel videos, or pick a card readings here, okay? Think about subscribing to the channel and joining the tribe. If you are already subscribed, hello, lovely. Thank you so much for being here again. Either way, whether you subscribe or whether you don't, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for participating in the energy. Thank you for the interaction, okay, on my channel, and I really appreciate you guys. Again, thank you so much to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Everybody, the channel's growing every day, and I am overjoyed and just say this is going to be so great. I feel like we're going to see a lot. I cannot wait. I have seen a massive growth in, not only in my life, but in you guys' life, in the collective, in the energy and the channel over this past month. So I cannot wait until we're back here again at the end of September, just to see what kind of craziness is occurring in you guys' lives, and just how the energy is just like building and looking even more beautiful and brilliant. And I'm claiming that for me, myself, and for all of you guys too, okay, out there. Good luck out there on your journey moving forward. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here again. Thank you for being real ones and supporting me, and all the love and everything that you guys are giving me. It is so wonderful, and I'm so happy that the channel is here and growing. And okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.